All right, so AJ, you wake up this morning after a dream night last night, and what is the first thought when you realize what just happened?
I can't wait to do it again, man. Yeah, that's going through my head.
So, last night I think everybody when they're in the big leagues for the first time has that "whoa, I'm in the big leagues" moment. For you, what was that?
I think after my first at bat when I walked and I touched first base and I'm like on the field, I'm like in the mix. I think that's really when it hit me.
It's amazing to me that you say it was at that moment because we see from even the most poised rookies that first at bat, swinging out of your shoes a little bit, and you took that at bat, that plate appearance like you've been in the league for 10 years. How do you think you were able to do that right off the bat?
I think at every stop I've hit, that the second I get in the box, I feel like it's just total tunnel vision, and it kind of felt the same way yesterday. It was just, me trying to do my plan, and all the outside noise kind of went away at that moment.
So before you got up here, the talk was about your speed and your ability to put pressure on the defense, make things happen. I don't think anybody quite realized how good of an eye you have. Is that something that's always come naturally to you, or is that something that has really developed over the last number of years?
I think I've always had a pretty good idea of the strike zone, but then again, I think just me learning myself as a hitter, that it's gotten better over time, and I think that there's still work to do on it, and I think I have more strides to hit.
How have you gone about getting better at it?
Just really having an approach at the plate and understanding what I'm trying to do in the box and not straying away from that no matter the count.
So how has that approach changed? I've talked to people who said that it really started around July or August 2 years ago, where you changed your swing a little bit, you changed your approach. What was it before, and what did you do that really propelled you through the system as quickly as you've gone?
I think it's just me being a little immature in the box and trying to do too much every time I went up there. When I look back at some swings I was taking in my first full season, they were huge swings. Like I was falling over in the box. I was like, dude, you just need to put the ball in play and use your legs and just use the whole part of the field. And I think that's when the next step really started to take play.
Is that something you realized by yourself, or did people say to you, just use those wheels, man, put the ball in play?
It was a mix of both. The organization did a really good job of helping me through that process and figuring that out. And, really good job.
And you altered your swing to make it more compact at that point?
It was less about the swing. Obviously, there were some swing changes that me and the organization went through, but it was very small tweak, just get in the zone a little earlier and let baseballs travel a little more.
All right, so 3 years ago, you get drafted. You'd never played outfield prior to coming into the organization. What has been the most challenging part of that transition, and equally, what do you think has come the most naturally to you out there?
I think that the first step read on a baseball came naturally just because you do the same thing in the infield, same pre-pitch and everything. I think it's just finishing the play on balls that are close to the wall, and that's something that I'm still trying to get better at every single day.
Balls that are close to the wall, how do you work on getting better at that? Is that just an awareness of where the wall is with reps?
Yeah, 100%. And just like making sure you're doing a good job of really scanning before you get out there. And when you're at a new stadium, is just knowing where it is. And you got guys, other outfitters that are helping you out with that as well.
Who was the coolest person that reached out to you after last night?
I met David Wright in the spring training, and he reached out to me right before I made my debut, and that was pretty cool.
What did he say?
Just play the game, man. Be you. Yeah, it was awesome.
AJ, when you look now that you've gotten that one game behind you and you look forward, what is it that you feel you need to do at this level to maintain the type of consistency that we've seen across these last couple of years?
Just the same thing. Don't change, and just keep spraying the ball, and you don't have to do more. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Finally, AJ, I know that you and Carson kind of came up through the system together. Did you have any moment last night where the two of you looked at each other and recognized, like, man, we both made it here. We're playing in a big league field for the first time together?
Right before the game, we were throwing together before the game and dapped each other up before, and I was like, this is awesome, man. This is really cool.
Yeah, well, like I said last night, first of many to come, not just for you, but for the three of you in the outfield with Juan Soto as well. AJ Ewing, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the moment here, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.